everybody, and welcome to another shave of the day. Today this is a prelude to another video that I'm going to be doing next. Like I said originally with my channel, what I want to do now is do things more chronologically. So we're going to get into the basics of wet shaving for a lot of the guys out there, some girls, that are just starting out. So we're going to kind of work into some of the basics. The next video I'm going to be doing is lathering, how to, and my techniques, and what may help you or not. There's been some guys talking on the boards lately about having a difficult time lathering soaps and certain things and getting the right consistency of lather. So we're going to get into that kind of thing. Today I'm using new soap to me, NV Shave Sakura Sen. Whoop, there it is. Using that stuff. I've got the deluxe shaving. Whoop, there it is. Synthetic. Today I've already bloomed the soap. Blooming soaps. I'm not saying you should or should not. What I'm going to tell you is how I do it. Blooming soap for me is about 5 minutes of hot water sitting on the top of the soap. Not much, a couple of millimeters of hot water sitting on top of the soap, just softening up that top layer of soap. That's the only reason I do it. I also find it does bring out the scent a little bit more from time to time, depending on the soap. Not all soaps. It doesn't do that to all soaps. It does it to some. My big thing is getting it ready to lather. That's the reason I do it. I do it simply because the load is going to be better. All right. So about a 30-second load on the brush is what I'm doing today. Again, synthetic. This synthetic is very similar to the Plisson. It's very similar to the Razor Rock Plisoft knots. It's a very soft knot with not a little bit more backbone than those, but not much. So there's my load. That's done. Razor today is the Slim, setting 4. And today I'm using a brand new blade to me, the Supermax Platinum. Using this Vidyut. I know it sounds weird, right? V-I-D-Y-U-T, Supermax Platinum. New blade to me. Was given to me by one of the guys at the Ottawa chapter meetup. So, give it a try. Anyway, away we go. Wet the face, and let's get this lather going. So, I'm not going to get into too much detail with lathering today, but a couple of little things. The only reason is I'm in a rush. I have an appointment that I forgot about up until about 20 minutes ago. So I didn't really have time to prepare or think of what I wanted to talk about as far as lather goes. So today is just a quick face lather, and we'll just yak a little bit about the lathering. So the soap is on now and it's dry. It's not a lather yet, it's just soap. It's on my face. So what I do when I'm face lathering, and I do it when I'm bowl lathering, is I simply dip the tip of my brush in the water that I have in the sink. And you can see the consistency change. Big time. You see it now changing very rapidly. Look at this. Now I did read up on this soap, and it talks about how the lather and the post shave are fantastic. Now I will say the lather, wow, just exploded with one dip of the brush. So my brush was it was just damp. It wasn't wet. It wasn't dripping. In fact, I shake all of the water off my brush before I load. So the brush I used when I loaded my soap was just a damp brush. This top of the soap, I dumped the water out that I used to bloom it, and here I am. I've got a perfect lather. This is perfect. I literally dipped the brush once in the water. So this soap, when you hear guys talk about thirsty soaps, things like that, this soap is not a very thirsty soap. Heat up the razor blade. Again, my sink is full of hot water. So away we go. I'm going to do a couple of passes on my first pass, and then we're going to jump to the end, just because I'm trying to save some time here, guys. I don't like 20-minute videos. I don't know who does, so away we go. Wow. So, super slick, for sure. The scent, I did look it up quickly. The scent is supposed to be some sort of a bamboo scent. It does smell like bamboo. I had a bamboo plant here at the house for a while, and I do know what that smells like. It definitely does smell like bamboo. To anybody else's nose, it'll probably smell musty, because that's what I find bamboo smells like. is musky. I believe there's a bit of menthol in this soap because it does feel cool on the face. No, it does not. For whatever reason, it feels cool on the face. Just caught myself a little nick up there. Old skin. And honestly, so far, a pretty smooth razor blade. These Supermax Platinums, we will jump off. I'm going to come back after I finish shaving, and we'll finish this up, talk about all the products I used. We'll go from there. All right, see you in a minute. And we're back, just like that. All right. So, great shave. We're going to talk about the products really quick. So, the Envy Shave Soap. I'm not crazy on the scent. It is a musty sort of a smell. However, the performance is out of this world. Awesome performance. Great lathering soap. Nice and slick. Really lathers up quickly. Not a thirsty soap. I was very surprised. It just lathered up with a quick dip of the brush in the water. Added just a touch of water and bang, it just came right out. The lather was perfect. It was great. Good consistency, and it lasted really long. The post-shave slickness. So once I shaved the lather off, I did go over a few other spots. Unbelievable. I couldn't believe it. It turned out great. So anyway, great shave, great soap. The brush, synthetic brushes. When I do the lather video, which will be next, I will talk about synthetic, Badger, and boar brushes. I'm going to use all three brushes when I do the lather video, and we'll talk about all three and the differences in all three when lathering, face lathering, bowl lathering. We're going to do all of it, everything. We're going to do it all. With a basic soap, with one that everybody is available to everyone, that you'll see when we do it. Okay, so that was that. The Supermax Platinum Blade. Pleasantly surprised by this guy. Very pleasantly surprised. Not overly sharp, but sharp enough. Did a great job. It's not a feather sharp, but it's definitely on par with Gillette Silver Blues, for an example. Possibly Gillette Blacks, Yellows. Sorry, not Blacks. Yellows and Greens. Very, very similar in sharpness. I was very happy with the first shave of this blade. I'm probably going to use it for my next shave in the next shave video, and we'll talk more about it then with a different razor. How's the Slim? Slim's awesome. Setting 4 is perfect. For me, it's a mid-aggressive. My growth wasn't very heavy. If I had heavier growth, I'd dial up the razor a bit more. But on a 4, I find it's a very nice mid-aggressive setting. Not too mild, not too high. It works really well. Let's finish this up really, really quick here. So again, I'm going to talk about the lathering in the next videos. Witch hazel, by the way. I'm going to talk about lather in the next video. It's going to be solely about lathering, talking about how I do it and varying face lathering to bowl lathering. We're going to get through all that stuff. So again, I talked about it in the last video. Talk about it again real quick. Witch hazel on my face, let it dry. I don't use very much, maybe half a teaspoon of it in my palm of my hand. Rub it all over my face. You can feel it on any of the little cuts you may have. I talked about having old skin. There's a little nick right there because I didn't have my skin tight enough. I did use the styptic on that. It's starting to come out right now. Keeping your skin tight when we're shaving. We're not talking about it yet, but we're going to. Keep your skin tight. Stretch, pull, move your skin. Keep it taut when you're shaving. That way you don't get loose skin, like I have, caught up in the razor blade. Gives you little nicks here and there. Nothing terrible. Wasn't a bad bleeder. I used a bit of the styptic on there just to seal it up. It's fine. All right. So, witch hazel. It's now dry. Very good. Choice of cologne today. Polo Black. Is it good? This is great. Great stuff. Awesome stuff. Good scent. About 80 to 100 bucks a bottle. Not bad. However, shoppers have the little guys. I picked this up last night. They have the little bottle, which is what? 40 mils? 40 mils? 20 bucks. Great price. If you get a chance, go for it. The big bottle is 100 mils, I think. Taking a stab. Sorry, 75. So, this was like 100 bucks. 2 of those, which equals more than this, would be 40 bucks. Hell of a good deal. If you can find this Polo Black at your nearest Shoppers Drug Mart or any of your any of your department stores, anywhere. If you can find these little bottles that go on sale for 20 bucks, snag one. It is fantastic. Great scent. That's the shave for today. That's it. Thanks very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Again, Envy Shave products, their soap. I know they're not making as many soaps as they were. In fact, I'm not even sure they may be going out of production. If you can find the Envy Shave soaps, go for it. The performance is fantastic if you can find a scent you like. This scent in particular, I didn't like, but that's just me. I'm not really going to get into scent preferences with soaps, that kind of stuff, because it's far too personal, I find. You know, some guys may like this, some guys may not. I find it's very akin to The Study by Midnight and 2. Very, very akin to The Study. So, close to that scent. This one's supposed to be bamboo, and I think some cherry blossoms or apple trees or something like that. Anyway, it smells like bamboo for sure. There's that musty sort of a scent that goes with it. So, if you like that sort of thing, go for it. Performance, though, wow, out of this world. Thanks very much for watching. I really appreciate it. You guys have yourselves a great week and weekend, and we'll talk to you in the next video, and we are going to get into lathering techniques. So again, today was a 30-second load, face lather, one dip of the brush. That was it. Water content for soaps, it's all over the place. It depends on the type of soap. Some soaps are very thirsty, need a lot of water. Some soaps aren't, don't need as much. We'll talk more about that in the next video. Thanks for watching. I just want to touch base this week with a quick shave video, quick talk about what you're going to see coming up. Anyway, catch you on the flip side. Cheers. Bye.